Hey everyone, what's up? This is Apollyon back with Diablo Immortal. I hope you're all doing good, having a great day. This video was much requested from you guys asking me to do builds for the dungeon farming using the wizard, and today we are just doing that. These builds are going to give you the fastest farming speed in the dungeons right now in season 3. It was just me and another necromancer playing this dungeon. We had two players AFK at the gate, and you can see I'm still doing a ton of damage here, even solo, melting them really fast. The idea is to put the ice crystal behind the enemy line and then use the ray of frost with the illusion. That is going to do ton of damage, and we will be using this centrigate and the magma with that as well. We'll let you guys see some of more gameplay here before we go in depth of these builds here, but you can see we are doing ton of damage here, killing everything really fast. And if we had a crusader in our party, we would be using teleport as well instead of the magma, which I will be talking later in the video. I just want you guys to see how fast we are killing this dungeon as well. And this is done on H4. This is Hell 4 right now. Two players playing this dungeon, and we'll let you guys see how much damage I am dealing versus the boss. I will let the necromancer deal damage here first, and then I'm going to deal damage here, and you will see how fast the boss is going to melt away when I add up my damage there as well. So really fast builds here. Even if you don't have everyone playing in the team, you can still do ton of damage, do dungeons really fast, kill everything. Even the bosses goes down really fast. If you have two players with decent damage, we are killing bosses really fast. And just in a sec we'll be going in depth. Just want you guys to see how it looks like when we fought Sagat here. And you can see he had 2.1 million HP, and we are still doing ton of damage. So yeah, if this looks interesting to you guys, let's go dive into the builds here, and I hope you guys enjoy playing with these builds as well. Let's dive into the builds. Alright, so one of the most important thing with these builds is going to be the use of Paragon tree, and I myself were using the Mastermind tree for the critical hit chance. Increase your critical hit chance by 2.5% for each different class present in your party. You can get up to 10% critical hit chance, and I had that 10% critical hit chance because we had 4 different classes in the party present. And then this here is one of the biggest damage dealing part when it comes to fighting bosses here. Find weakness. While your party has member from 4 different classes, your attacks have a 5% chance to make bosses vulnerable for 3 seconds. Damage taken by vulnerable target is increased by 20%. And since we had 4 different classes, me and Necromancer were doing a bit more damage to the bosses, but you won't be needing this all that much if you have active role players playing the dungeons. Unlike us, you will be killing the bosses much faster anyways. So now the Paragon tree is out of the way. Now let's check out some of the gems that I was using. I had Seeping Bile, Echoing Shade, Zenson Haunting, Phoenix Ashes, Blessing of the Worthy, Chip of Stone Flesh. Not the best choice, I know, but these are the cheapest gems to upgrade and get that resonance. So whatever gets me the cheapest resonance and increase my base damage, life is going to be the thing for me right now. But yeah, that is out of the way. As for the set, we were using full set of Grace of the Flagellant. The first one, but the first 2 piece bonus is flat 15% damage to all our skills. The second one is we were doing so many dot hits that it was activating like crazy. And then the third one is really good versus the bosses, hitting them hard when it triggers. So this is how we were using our set item, a full set of Grace of Flagellant. And let you guys see the gear here before we go into the skills. These are my set pieces here, legendary set pieces. And as for the family tree, I'm using the wildfire. Damage done to enemies below 30% life increase, and skill damage increase, and critical damage increase as for the third one. And now let's go check out the skills. So the first skill that we were using was Ice Crystal, and it was modified by a legendary leg piece. Ice Crystal cooldown decreased by 15%. This is a must. We need to get that Ice Crystal back as soon as possible. So this is going to help. And if you have a level 10 gem, I would suggest you putting that in your legs to decrease the cooldown even more. And then we were using the Scorch here, and it was modified two times. The first one was from the headpiece, turning the scorch into magma, and the second was from the offhand, increasing the scorch damage. But we can switch that to teleport if we have a crusader in our party using the banner, giving us critical hit chance. Then we don't need this scorch. Then your team will be rushing and moving really fast, and you will be needing the teleport. And then as for the third skill, we were using Ray of Frost, and this was modified from the chest piece and turning the skill into a illusion one, so we can use that with the Ice Twister and use the Disintegrate at the same time as well. And as for the fourth one, this is a must for every build for the wizard right now. The first one is coming from the first modification is coming from the shoulder, turning the skill into fire, and then the second one is from the main hand, increasing the damage by 10%, and the third one is just a charm 2% damage increase. So yeah, these are going to be the fastest farming builds for the dungeons as of right now in the game. I hope you guys like it. I've been using it myself, and the result is been really good throughout all dungeons. It could be a Pit of Anguish, Cairn of Echoes, Namari, Tomb of Fahir, everything. It just works really good and gives me a lot of damage to rush and speed run the dungeons. I'm signing off now. I'll see you guys later with something else. Till then, have fun and take care, guys.